Hi, I'm going to present the work entitled Global Kinematic Durability Index of Robotic Manipulators. The design indices or design criteria are estimations of mechanical properties to quantify the performance of robotic manipulators. These design criteria should have into account the kinematic, dynamic performance of robotic manipulators. These indices can be estimated at a specific pose or at a specific region of the workspace of the manipulator. The design criteria are widely used to carry out the optimal design of manipulators. Uh, Moreover, the robotic manipulators are subject to uncertainties introduced by manufacturing errors and clearances, and the joint clearances are the most important source that affect the accuracy and repeatability of the manipulators. Therefore, the kinematic reliability of the manipulators determines the probability to obtain a positioning error with an acceptable limit. Therefore, this paper proposed a global criteria to evaluate the kinematic reliability of robotic manipulators with clearances. Here is the outline of my presentation. First, in this figure is present the model of the joint clearances. This model is based on the axis symmetrical joint clearances that consider that the error introduced by clearances is modeled as an screw error, as presented in equation 1. These screw have an orientation, has 6 components, 3 components of the orientation error, and 3 components of the translational error. The model, the components, the elements of the vector, the screw error vector is defined in this expression. And basically this expression is based on 5 independent parameters that are considered as uncertain parameters. These parameters are modeled as random variables as present in this expression. The vector C joins all the uncertain parameters that define the clearances. And basically each element of C is composed of these 5 elements that define the uncertain parameters of the joint. The error propagation method maps the joint clearances, the joint errors, into the total error of the n effector. This model depends on the matrix MI. That also depends on the homogeneous transformation between the frames of the manipulator and a total orientation matrix when delta EI is the screw definition of the joint clearances. The global kinematic reliability criterion, basically this global kinematic reliability criterion evaluates the probability that the manipulator exceeds a limit error. In expression 4, we observe the definition of the probability of failure. The probability of failure is a measure of probability when the error exceeds the maximum limit. And there are several methods to evaluate this probability of failure, but in this contribution, we use the Monte Carlo simulation method. In this expression, we observe the global reliability criterion. Basically, this expression considers the probability of failure for a region of the workspace. This region is defined by W. And we observe that the probability of failure is defined as a value between 0 and 1. And the global reliability of failure is the mean of the probability of failure on a region of the workspace. Therefore, the global reliability index is also bounded by 0 and 1, between 0 and 1. For the numerical results, first we have the definition of the joints, of the clearance joints, the 5 parameters that define the uncertain parameters. The passive joint has the same definition, nevertheless the orientation with respect to the z-axis is 0, and the maximum limit error is 1 millimeter. The global criterion, the global conditioning index is used as a baseline to evaluate the proposed global reliability index. The approach, the criterion proposed in this paper is applied in this manipulator, which is a 3R0 manipulator. In this table are defined the DH parameters, and we define also the length links and the limits of the 3 joints, 3 rotational joints. Therefore, we define the workspace in the X-Z plane and in the XY plane, and we consider 11 different positions in the workspace to evaluate the probability failure. In this table, we present the probability of failure obtained by using the Monte Carlo simulation method and the time to evaluate each probability of failure at each different position. Then we evaluate the probability of failure in the workspace, and we observe that the probability of failure increase in the outer limit of the workspace when the manipulator is completely extended. Therefore, we can conclude that in these positions, the error increased, therefore the probability of failure also increased. Then we evaluate the global conditioning index, and we observe that in the borders of the workspace, this index decreases, and we observe that there is a correlation between the global reliability index and the global conditioning index. When the global reliability index increases, the global reliability index decreases. Then we evaluate the global reliability index for a workspace W, which is a part of torus defined by 2 parameters, R, Z, and theta, 3 different parameters as presented in this figure. Therefore, we apply a constraint in this definition by applying the constraint in equation 9. And then we defined a new auxiliary variable to evaluate how the reliability index varies over the auxiliary variable t, which is defined as a function of the geometric parameters of the manipulator. Finally, in this figure, we can observe that when the global reliability index increase, the global conditioning index decrease. Well, as a conclusion, the global reliability index was used to evaluate how the errors of the joint clearance influence the error at the total error at the n effector. Therefore, the proposed index is a criteria, an alternative criteria to evaluate the kinematic performance of the manipulator. And as a future work, we will use this criteria in the optimization of the manipulator. Then finally the acknowledgements for the sponsors, the CNPq and CAPES. And thank you for your attention.